Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we're having a look at the Eastern European regional qualifiers for the International 11. We're looking at Team Nemiga Gaming versus Team Parni. Two teams that I have not actually heard much of before. They're just in the closed qualifiers for this international. However, Naim Pasha, that name, I recognize it, so
10 seconds to
might
go.
be up for some high-level, high-tier gameplay.
Seconds.
Or we might not. We will have to wait and see. Watching this live at the moment, we'll see how we go. Just having a look now. Parni, they've picked up the Undying and the Ember Spirit, banning out the Enigma Chin, the Husker, interestingly enough, Lena, and the Juggernaut. Enigma and Chin, early pushing power, early aggression. Enigma as well with the Black Hole is always a threat within the team fights. Meanwhile, on the side of Nemiga, they've got Batrider and Earth Spirit on their squad, banning out that Dawnbreaker and the Invoker, interestingly enough, Faceless Void Slug and Visage also being banned. So, Slug, very slippery, always annoying to catch up, especially with a Batrider.
Enchantress.
Or you can just Firefly on top. I guess you can't get the lasso off if he purges it off, I believe. I'm not sure if it is purgeable. Anyway, Enchantress being picked up as well.
10 seconds to go.
So that kind of provides the pushing power that they'll need
seconds.
with the creeps that she enchants. It won't be as strong as Chen or Enigma, but fairly strong nonetheless. Plus is counter to any right-click hero that they pick up. Primal Beast and Dark Willow. This will be my first time seeing Primal Beast in a pro match, especially since the new update. Recently added to Captain's Mode, kind of excited with how they're going to treat this hero. Especially since they've already got an offlane Undying. So I'm guessing Ember mid, Dark Willow positioned by... It could simply be a Primal Beast position 1, getting him the farm that he needs to dominate the game. The Timbersaw being picked up, very anti-strength hero. Counters a lot of what the Undying and Primal Beast can offer. Does get nuked down by Dark Willow though, however. I believe. We'll have to see how it goes. Might just buy magic resistance. Very, very interesting. Let's go with the player names here. Just having a look here. We've got Immersion, Depressed Kid, SEL Coma, 9 Pasha, and I have no idea who that last one is. We will call them letters. Anyway, if I can remember, I'll just probably call him by the hero name once we're in the match. New Orleans Nemiga, they've got Mayrin? Malrin? That is an L, isn't it? Might just be Marine. So Bad, Kiritich, Hellscream, and Vazia. Very cool. Okay, Monkey King and Bloodseeker coming out on the ban lists for both teams. Ursa being banned as well. Morphling banned. Morphling would fit pretty well there, I see. Because what Team Parni needs is some physical right-click DPS.
10 seconds.
Phantom Assassin, not so great against Timbersaw is she, but still available. Might go with Terrorblade, might go... We'll have to see someone that would often buy a BKB to counteract the Enchantress Untouchable. Or Silver Edge, I should say. Maybe even Bristleback still in the pool, by the way. That's a lot of strength carry, though. Yeah, I doubt that they want to do that. Agility focus. They have Naga Siren as well, still in the pool. Not sure how good she is since the newest patch, but still workable. Let's see what they go with. The Weaver. Alright. Kind of struggles against the Timber. And the Bat Rider. Until he gets that Lincoln's will, yeah, get heavily countered by the Bat Rider. But nonetheless,
10 seconds to go.
And doesn't often pick up the Silver Edge, so they'd have to find some other way to break the Enchantress untouchable if they want to bring, unless they just want to nuke her down with abilities. We'll have to see. Other than that, certainly brings in that right-click physical damage that Team Parni was lacking. All in all, good lineup there, I see. We'll see what Nemiga are going to pick here for their carry. Certainly, I don't see them trying the Enchantress position 1, as fun as it is. They'll go the Lifestealer, that's the second string hero. Okay, very nice. Lifestealer does deal with Primal Beast and Undying, being able to deal percentage-based damage based on their enemy's max health. It's able to chunk them down claw by claw. Alright. Let's wait on the Weaver player. I guess it's SCL Kona. Any second now he'll load him. It's interesting is that these pro players are all on different guilds as well, it looks like.
10 seconds to go.
Interesting.
5
Come on, Kona.
seconds.
Any second now. There you go. Finally found 0. Alright. 9 Pasha on the Primal Beast. That's what I'm most excited to see. For sure. It's a bit odd that Bat Rider has like 2 mounts at the same time. I'm not sure how that works. Very strange. Everyone with their immortals and cosmetics. Except for poor Primal Beast, who has yet to receive one. I do believe his Prestige set is available in this year's Battle Pass. However, only in the second section, the coming soon part, after the International itself, I believe. Alright, just loading into the match here. Pari versus Nemiga Gaming. We've got predictions. Alright. Let's have a look who we're thinking. Magic or pure damage done to heroes by 25 minutes? Meaning for magic damage, we'll have to go with Bat Rider, I believe, as the mid laner for Team Nemiga. First player to get 15 denies. We'll go with Mr. Ember Spirit. Team who places the most Observer Wards by game end. It's a 50-50. We'll have to see. Last player to be killed. Last player to be killed.
Seconds.
We'll go Timbersaw. Marine. Okay. Straight back to the match here. Primal Spirit going for the early Soul Ring despite the nerf. Look at that 400 gold recipe cost. Ring cost? I don't know. Bounty ring. Oh, Enchantress pushing him back. Both teams getting 2 each. Very nice. I did put Dark Water. No, I put Batrider there. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Parni already in the lead for that. No!
Ладно, смотрим дальше.
Oh, no one's died yet, so that last one's gonna be fun. Everyone's using their battle pass voice lines and taunts. Very nice. Counts as a little bit of magic damage there. Vazia on the Batrider. Already doing a little bit of damage. This Undying trying to chase him away. Get his Weaver to have some fantastic safe lane farm. And let's go
Ладно, смотрим дальше.
blast this into nice. Perfect. Timber leading and denies. Oh no. It's a Timber mid versus the Ember Spirit. See how that goes. Meanwhile, Primal Beast and Dark Willow up here in the top off lane of the Radiant side up against Quich and the Lifestealer and the Enchantress. Enchantress taking a little bit of damage, not really winning that trade between the two supports. And I see that the Ember Spirit opting for the Flame Guard into the Sleight of Fist, not yet getting that Searing Chains. Oh man, maybe my predictions was bad. The pure damage, I forgot about that. Didn't realize it was a mid lane Timbersaw, which is very unusual, not often seen, I'll say. Also in the lead in terms of last hits there, this Timbersaw having a great time in mid lane against this Ember Spirit. Not much that Ember can do, he's just gonna likely max out that Flame Guard to try and mitigate as much damage as possible. However, it is pure, I should say. So it won't be blocking any magic damage, it'll just be dealing out damage in AoE. Which is the best way to deal with the Timbersaw, I should say. Man Pasha already using his trample just to put out a bit of damage, but the Lifestealer mitigates it using his rage. Immersion, the Undying, he's got a lot of stacks on him, that 5 sticky napalm stacks. Although the Batrider, he's taking a bit of damage himself, he's not really willing to go much further. Already got that magic wand plus a bunch of iron branches for the stats. Look at the damage from that Shikuchi onto the Earth Spirit. Yikes, he's very scared to be in that fight, I bet. Sweating a little bit right now. Meanwhile, this Dark Willow has to be careful. Still seen behind the trees. Is this a kill for the Enchantress? Yes, it is. Trample able to get the revenge kill from the Primal Beast. However, that's first blood going the way of the Nemiga Gaming. Nicely done by this Earth Spirit, pulling the creep wave towards the jungle creeps up here, so that Weaver is forced to last hit under tower, struggle against these creeps. Look how much damage he's taking from these little minions. Meanwhile, I like how he's called himself Nemiga so bad. That is some next level BM. Wow. Alright. Even though it's his own team. Okay, a little bit of back and forth between the two of them, using those impetus hits to whittle down the health of that Dark Willow a little bit more. Rotation coming in from Undying in response to that Earth Spirit running in towards mid lane. Don't know why the bounty rings are appearing on the minimap, even though they've already been picked up. And this Weaver's still forced to last hit under tower. Kind of rough for him. He's fallen behind a little bit on CS. Look at that, 11 denies. My prediction was incredibly wrong. Not a single deny coming out from Mr. Depressed Kid. Oh.
Gotcha.
This is not a very good prediction at all. Oh no. Lifestealer might beat him there with the 15 nice. Okay, 9 Pasha. He's got that Sovereign available if he needs the mana. Oh, the courier being taken down.
Dire structures have been fortified.
Wow, immersion here. Let this Earth Spirit have his way with his courier, and he's not going to have that clarity anytime soon, I bet. Yeah, another whole minute until it arrives. Ember Spirit. He used his Searing Chains there, but not able to hold that Timber Sword for long.
This is our moment, Jackson.
Yeah, there you go. It's so hard to predict that, man. I would have thought the 2 mid laners would be the best at getting denies, but this Lifestealer has proven me wrong. Also, I thought the Batrider would be mid, so not bad. Oh, a nice kill coming in from the Timber Sword there, destroying that Undying using that 2 points in Whirling Death to reduce their stats. Very disgustingly strong against a strength hero. Ember Spirit, he did manage to get a kill onto the Earth Spirit, but does fall in the process. Cursed Crown coming out, that's a big stun. However, this Dark Willow, he's in trouble. Oh, the 2 roots there. Yeah, Enchantress walking through that Bramble Maze and not being lucky enough or deft enough to avoid the roots. Okay. Timbersaw, very good start for him. Already with that kill on the board, plus that CS lead over his contemporary. He's enjoying life so far. 2 supports duking it out here. Ember Spirit has rotated back, got that bottle. See how many walls have been placed here in the jungle. Weaver doing his best to keep farming. He's going for the early Falcon Blade, so he's got that mana regen. Very nice. Ooh, meanwhile, Timbersaw going again onto this Ember, I should say. Meanwhile, the Tombstone plus the Cursed Crown coming out. Primal Beast is here as well. Oh, he gets silenced before he can get the ult off onto the Timber. It might not be enough to save this Timbersaw though, as he does go down. Indeed. Finally falling to the Primal Beast's right-click damage there. Even with 3 points in reactive armor, still very tanky, but that's a lot of people rotating mid to take him down. Can't tank through all of that. Pulverize off cooldown once again, so he's free to use it. It's a rotation, is that coming up? Or he's just TP back home. Yep, as you do. Well done to the Ember Spirit player, there we go. There's 3 here down in the bottom lane. Looking for this Batrider, I believe. I don't know if they've caught them under vision here, not yet. This Batrider's jumping forward to take down these jungle creeps. No, not going to get caught by that Bramble Maze, he's just going to fly over the land over there, over that cliff. Meanwhile, Ember Spirit running away from that Centaur, controlled by the Enchantress. Does not want to get stunned up by that ability, the War Stomp. Okay. Lifesteal is still in the lead, 66 last hits now, 18 denies. A definite lead over the Weaver here. However, the Weaver buying the Midas, opting not to get that Falcon Blade in the end. Very interesting. So this Midas will give him, will pay itself back eventually, as well as giving that extra attack speed, so we can get more hits off. Spawning block. A little bit of fight going on here. Ember Spirit very low already. Thanks to the damage output from Timber, but he's running out of mana. He's got the Soul Ring plus the wand available if he needs it. The Bramble Maze follow up after the Cursed Crown, but Timbersaw, he's going to be fine. Parni will back on out of there. Regen Rune just there for Ember. However, Enchantress! Very nicely done by this Primal Beast. He's on a killing spree right now, using an early lead in aggression and damage very effectively. See, Arlet finished on this Lifestealer, a very cool item for him. He's just gonna run away and let this Primal Beast do his thing. Very scared of him at the moment. This 3-0 Primal Beast on the killing spree. Meanwhile, Timber getting attacked once again. The Cursed Crown to stun, but there's nothing left from the side of Parni as they not able to get everyone on out of there as the Dark Willow does fall. Oh! Not able to get the TP out there. The Undying also falls to this Timsaw, and the right clicks coming from this Lifestealer. That's very unfortunate. I assumed he would be able to get on out of there. Oh, no mana for the Primal Beast, not able to get his ult off as well. He might have just trampled himself into death. There he did. Yes, that's a killing spree ended. And another one begun with this Lifestealer 3 kills in a row. Very strong right clicks from this Lifestealer. Pause coming out. Let's see what's going on. Timbersaw has DC'd for the moment. Dodo crashed. Uh oh. Oh no. Falcon Blade does get brought up for that Weaver eventually. Let's see what else is going on. BKB next on the item list for the Batrider, so he can get those lassos off. Eventually we'll opt for that Blink Dagger, I believe. See, I'm going with these predictions. Currently, Nemiga Gaming with the most observed awards, that's good. Play with the total magic or pure damage. Timbersaw right at the top there is... yeah. That pure damage, that's what's got me there. Everyone's summoning the elephant to go. There you go, there's the Hood of Defiance, making that Timbersaw extra tanky against the magic burst coming out from Team Parni, I believe. No, I'm losing that prediction too. Oh man. Yeah, don't look at that. That's embarrassing now. Okay. Lifestealer going for the Desolator. So his right clicks are just going to be insanely strong against any of their lineup. I don't believe these heroes really ought to get armor. Probably the highest would be Weaver with his natural agility gain. However, yeah, Desolator, very strong choice. I think the only one he'll have trouble with is this Dark Willow, who can Shadow Realm and not get right clicked for a brief period of time. However, when she does, it's going to hurt. This 9 Pasha is getting caught out here, trying to heal up with his neutral item, but he's just controlled. There's nothing he can do. The damage coming out from the Batrider there with those stacks of sticky napalm as well. Very easy kill for him. All 5 of Nemiga are here on top, except for the Enchantress, who has just rotated down to the bot lane to push away this Weaver, protect that bottom tower. Meanwhile, Lifestealer forcing down this tower as well. That's 2 towers for the side of Nemiga. Might be a kill as well going their way as Dark Willow caught out. Did that one right click to finish her off. Thought he was going on somebody there. Might have seen that Ember Spirit who was just running to the way. Just going to be using his chakram to farm these ancient creeps. Nicely done. And that deep ward there, very nicely placed. Diddy Rune with the Blink Dagger available on the Batrider. He's going to pick up the DD as well. Let's see if they can do anything. He jumps in, gets that lasso off. That's the Blink Dagger reveal. The silence coming out from this Earth Spirit. But he does manage to survive and get away with those fire remnants. Well done by the Ember Spirit there. Immersion has to back off as well. Does not want to get caught out. Meanwhile, the rotation straight away down towards bot lane. Gets the slow off onto this Dark Willow. Lifestealer here. Oh, impetus damage as well. One more right click to finish her off, but she's shut around. No, the damage from the Lifestealer is still there. That infest blow up damage. It's like a, I think they call it the infest bomb. For extra 150 to finish her off. Meanwhile, yeah, Weaver's Courier falling. It's gonna be a bit until his courier respawns, another 2 minutes. Okay, meanwhile, Weaver pushing on that top tier 1 tower. No rotations available, I don't believe. Yeah, they're not able to thrive there, so they're just gonna take their the bottom tier 1 on the Radiant side in retaliation. Meanwhile, Marine and Hellscream, this Earth Spirit Timbersaw combo, the silence is there, but the damage is not, as the Dark Willow saves this Ember Spirit's life. The fear plus the ultimate Bedlam taking the Earth Spirit down for the moment. He's gonna TP away, just barely surviving the Chakram as well. Nicely done by Dark Willow, saving his mid there and getting the kill, while not getting killed in return. What more can you ask for from a support? The Desolator finished there on the Lifestealer. That's very scary. Look at that. Crazy right click damage coming out now. That's not even counting the percentage based yeah, max health, lifesteal and damage. And the Spirit just going to run into way once again. Parni in the lead, and that once again. Okay, okay. Will he mango his teammate? No, he will not. He's gonna mango the Weaver instead. Okay. Working on that, on that BKB, the Batrider just farming up top. Meanwhile, the rest of his team pushing on this tier 2 down bottom lane. See if they can actually take it. Only Dark Willow is here to stop them. No, I'm not able to, as Lifestealer with that Desolator damage reduces that tower to rubble, plus takes that outpost, taking full control of this Radiant jungle here. Going to start TPing up top. Smoke coming out for 2. Timbersaw and Batrider together. He does have the Blink Lasso combo. Oh, and the popped the smoke there. Nice. Parni are just going to run away from that. They sensed what was happening, and plus the smoke pop from the Ember Spirit. Able to avoid that gank entirely. Meanwhile, Enchantress might be in a bit of trouble here, as Night Pasha on this Primal Beast is in the area. He's just going to opt for the creeps instead. Nemiga taking that Radiant Triangle. Look at this map domination coming out from the Dire team, as not able to find the lasso there. Nice dodge there from the Ember Spirit, just barely avoiding that. Oh, that could have been nasty if he got lassoed there. Does not yet have a Lincoln, so is opting for the BKB first. Infest into the Batrider. They're going towards top. They're trying to look for this Weaver. Oh, gets spotted out by this Earth Spirit. However, Shikuchi away will keep him alive. Meanwhile, Nemiga, they're opting to go for Roche instead. Get this Lifestealer some Aegis going on. And second life will be very nice. Ooh, Orchid Malevolence on the Enchantress. That's nasty. Kiritich? I'm not sure how you say his name. Not quite able to tank the Roshan damage out, using his Timbersaw to do that instead. We're at 10 stacks there of the sticky napalm. Nice, making short work of the Roshan. Aegis being picked up on Lifestealer. He's just going to farm more creeps. They do indicate bot lane and middle lane. I think they're just going to push mid for the moment. He's top in terms of last hits now. Let's have a look at net worth. There you go, Lifestealer at the top there. Very farmed, very scary. Primal Beast, all he wants to do is run away here. No blink as of yet. He's got that blink, BKB I should say. Blink KB. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say there. Right, Ember Spirit behind his teammate there as he does not yet have that BKB. Most of Nemiga, not Enigma, Nemiga are here in the Radiant Triangle. Enchantress solid pushing down bot, but there's not much that they can do about her since she's got that untouchable ability. Oh, they're finding the Undying. 2 hits was all it took, plus the Batrider damage going straight in for the lasso on top of the Dark Willow. Will find a second kill there. As Lifestealer just keeps going in, the BKB trample coming out from Primal Beast doing everything he can with the Pulverize as well, taking that first life of the Lifestealer. Well done. The Weaver is in the area, brought them all pretty low. I think they're just going to escape for the moment. Enchantress coming in with the Orchid, silencing that Ember Spirit, I should say, so that he cannot escape. Quickly taking out 3 on the side of Parni. Nemiga with the aggressive play. Taking that tier 2 tower as well, dominating this entire map for the moment. Only Weaver able to mitigate this pressure as much as he can by pushing up top lane. Recapture this outpost for their team. Very strong lead for Nemiga at the moment. 5k net worth in advance. See now Pasha has played a lot of Primal Beast since he's already there in the silver tier. Okay. Let's see, not much happening at the moment. It seems like Parni are trying to regain control of their side of the map for the moment. Recapturing their triangle. They are, however, aware that their Radiant jungle is infested with the Dire team at the moment. Everyone but Earth Spirit in there, but the smoke coming out from 4. 9 Pasha also with his team. They're looking to try something here as the Ember Spirit cashes out one with the Searing Change. Enchantress immediately fall into that nuke damage. However, the fear coming out, Spirit has to run away. 9 Pasha will retreat for the moment. Ooh, the Chakram, the Timbersaw is on his tail. He might not escape from this. Oh, he manages to use his onslaught to get away up to the triangle. Will he escape? Nice, the root coming out, the Searing Chains. Ember Spirit has to be careful against this tanky Timbersaw. Wow, the rest of the team fight going on in back line here as Dark Willow falls to Lifestealer's claws. A lot of damage coming out from Ember. Can't underestimate that as Primal Beast did make it to safety as well. So it looks like they lost Dark Willow and the Undying there for Nemiga's Enchantress. So, and the Earth Spirit as well, so a 2-for-2 trade there. Looks, yeah, as you can see, there's the fight recap going on. Look at that damage. Ember Spirit and Lifestealer, both MVPs in terms of the damage output for that team fight. Skull Basher finish plus that Hyperstone going for that Assault Cuirass. For the Weaver, no fear. Right next to him, the Primal Beast with the Pulverize. Will they be able to get this kill? Yeah, they do! They underestimated the damage and the rotation from Parni. That monster kill streak ended on the Lifestealer. Not sure what was going on there. Maybe a lack of communication as the two supports were just too far away from their core. They did not expect such a quick turnaround from Parni. Nice BKB finished on the Spat Rider as well. Opting for the Aether Lens for the further range. The roots there on the timber. He got caught out. Nice Yules to save himself for the moment, but the Cursed Crown plus the roots are there. He's just going to Timber Chain all the way up to his base. Almost killing the Dark Willow. In fact, she might die to this Spat Rider. Oh, the Earth Spirit will take that. We'll crush the little fairy in those rocks. BKB coming off from Ember, but it doesn't do anything against the lasso. And that is a very dead Ember Spirit. Look at that. Yep, incorrect prediction. Timbersaw definitely doing the most damage output on his team in terms of magic and pure. This Lifestealer though, got that Assault Curious Recipe, just needs that Plate Mail to finish it off. And he's going to straight on go up into that mid-tier 3. While the Ember Spirit is dead. Let's see, is there anything that the side of Parni can do against this? Only can fortify and wait this out. 10 seconds till the Ember respawns, their main damage dealer. Apart from the Weaver, of course, who's bought the Manta style. Right, I'll be able to mitigate the silence that comes out from Enchantress. Probably still don't need that Lincolns to deal with the Batrider Lasso. However, the smoke not catching anybody for the moment. They're just going to rotate straight towards Roche area. Not at the moment. You can see the wide circle that they're drawing here, trying to find anybody that they can, but Nemiga backing up. Maybe opting for another smoke here. Yeah, it's available on this Earth Spirit. They're waiting and watching for something to happen. Nice use of the Observer Ward. Sticking together, they realize what's going on. That the enemy team has smoked up and is looking for them. The DD Ring as well on the Lifestealer. You kind of don't want to bump into Nemiga at the moment. So they're still very strong. The 4K net worth lead. 9-16 at 27 minutes in. Ooh, a second smoke coming out. Actually, the Undying is going to pop on him. He's going to fall immediately to that Timbersaw damage output. Primal Beast quick to follow as this Ember Spirit gets silenced and destroyed. Utterly ripped apart. Not what they wanted at all from that play. Only 2 left alive on the side of Parni. Unfortunate, they predicted that so well, Nemiga, well played by them. Oh my god. No big ultimate coming out to initiate that fight from Team Parni as well, so all they could do was die. Oh nice, using that Manta to break the silence. Okay.
Radiant's top tower is under
Jojo's waiting for his team, while Lifestealer just dashes down this tower up top.
top tower has been destroyed.
That's all tier 2 towers falling for Team Parni. They do still have all their racks available, plus this the tier 3s. This is not yet fallen, but however, it's not long for this world. Looks like Roshan is up again. Being scattered up by this. Oh! They catch out the Timbersaw. The Primal Beast using his Pulverize, however, it does barely any damage to him. He's very tanky, this Timbersaw. Oh my god. The Earth Spirit does eventually fall to this Weaver's damage, plus the Enchantress as well. Parni actually doing a little bit to take back the game. However, all the cores are still up and alive. Are they going to opt for Roche here? Looks like they can with the supports down. No Earth Spirit to roll on in, however, Tim is going to do what he can to prevent this as long as possible. Maybe looking to steal. Oh no, getting caught out there. Not what you wanted, Mr. Bat Rider. That's the gem on the floor getting picked up by Life Weaver, I should say. Last player to be killed currently. Yeah, the Bat Rider. So they do find this poor Primal Beast up in the corner here. He does get taken down. He was not helping his team in the pit there. He's just trying to make some space. Did succeed in Weaver getting that Roshan kill plus the Aegis. Meanwhile, still a team fight going on. Lifestealer getting caught out here. In a bit of trouble, he does fall to the Dark Willow's damage output. She'll gladly give her life for that, the Timbersaw picking up that kill. Meanwhile, Weaver, that's the Aegis pot. He couldn't do anything, it was just slow to a crawl there. Meanwhile, will back away Parni. 3 dead on this side. However, they did get the Roshan kill plus the Aegis there. Although it was quickly used up, so see that fight recap coming out. It was 3k damage output, well, 2.5 I should. Oh no, wait, that's the experience. What am I looking at? There you go, 6k damage coming from this little lifestealer before he died. Very hard to take down, and yeah, 4 deaths. That's the Weaver dying as well with the Aegis. For Nemiga's 2. Not the cleanest Roshan kill, but they did succeed in it in the end. Okay, GG root available, gem as well. Interesting that he's going to keep that on his person, since there isn't really invis coming out on the side of Nemiga.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'd probably opt to put that in base, unless they're using it just to de-ward. Shiva's finished on this Timbersaw. He's going to be incredibly tanky with that. The Hood Shiva combo mitigates as much physical and magic damage as possible. It's like all of Parni are sticking together in this top lane here, pushing out this tower, while on the opposite side of the map, Nemiga on the bottom lane doing the same. Except, yeah, Timbersaw, no fear on this guy. He's finished the Shivas. He's like, I want to fight people. I want to find someone here. He's gonna go right back into his jungle. Enchantress will TP up top. They know that Parni is here in their jungle. The Bat Rider jumps on in. The Lifestealer with the Infest Bomb that takes down the Primal Beast immediately. No Pulverize for you. Also taking out this Undying in quick succession. Nicely done from the Lifestealer plus Bat Rider combo here. That's 2 dead in such a short amount of time on the side of Parni. Alright. That very quick 3000 damage coming out there. How much damage does this Infest do there? 400 in an AoE. Wow. Very well positioned from this Bat Rider as well, knowing that they were up there and positioning over here so that he wasn't in vision. Very nice. Okay. Another horse coming up from Nemiga as Timbersaw crashed again. Oh no, his computer just can't handle this, I guess.
I love Dota so much. I love Dota so much.
Indeed. What a funny voice line. Okay, Satanic finish on this Lifestealer. There's no way he's gonna be dying anytime soon, especially with Rage. It's gonna be, yeah, 50% Gold Frenzy Slow is kind of scary as well. Nice, he's reconnected, opting to go for this game. 1 more minute. gonna elephant in response. It's Parni. They may be taking this opportunity to discuss something since they've all smoked up here. Might be concerned as I'm sure they're aware that the Dire team is in their jungle at the moment, but the last time they smoked towards the enemy side, they lost the team fight quickly and terribly. So maybe they're re-strategizing a little bit here. If they can catch out the Bat Rider or the Enchantress, maybe even this Earth Spirit as well, then they might have a chance to eventually take down this Lifestealer and Timber, but it's rough going, especially seeing how tanky and Lifestealer being the drain tank that he is, and Timbersaw being a straight up mitigation tank. Yeah, it makes them difficult to take down. Let's go. Let's smoke here. They do spoil out Enchantress, so they gotta immediately root her with the Syrian chains. Doing as much damage as they can. Finally, the Sleight of Fist bringing her down. The rest of Nemiga opting to run away for the moment. Even with that 3k net worth lead, a 10 kill difference. Smoke eventually fades in Dark Cooler there. Big arrow being drawn on the map there to point away. Just want to get away from that fight. Ooh, 20 stacks on that Desolator. Disgusting. Skadi being finished on this Weaver will slow down that attack speed from this Lifestealer quite significantly. Oh nice, Lincoln's on the Ember as well. Enables him to put out all the damage that he needs to. And alright, should I say Bat Rider, currently infested. Looking for anyone he can spot, anyone at all. Does find the courier. So now Parni, they are aware of what the Dire team is trying to do here. So end up pushing towards this middle tower. Should be able to take it before Pari can arrive with the entire party. Lifestealer going straight towards that high ground. Fortification coming out to keep that tower alive. Did you take down that tier 3 tower? While Parni mostly still up here farming those creeps. Oh no! The Bat Rider jumped in, took down Parni quickly and utterly. Oh no, the bash! Cancelling the pulverize on the poor primal beast. Killing spree from Parni, the Ember Spirit. Managing to pick up a few kills here. Bat Rider not able to escape from the slows and the roots. Double kill for this Ember Spirit. They took down the tower, but what did they sacrifice in return? Nemiga. Very unfortunate. Lucky bash from this Lifestealer though. Just stopping that pulverize. This Rax is pretty low. I wonder how long this match will last. Lotus finished on as well on this Primal Beast. See that quick little fight there, look at that experience gain. It's the damage output from this Ember Spirit, definitely keeping his team in this game. Oh, nice Lifestealer and the Earth Spirit together taking on this bottom tier 3 tower. Fortification just barely coming out in time to keep this tower alive. Will this creep be able to... Oh, the catapult destroys it, there you go. Not quite able to keep that tower going. do know Weaver is there. They're looking for him at the moment. Gonna retake their outpost. Take control of their side of the map once again. Top half. Stark Willow farming by using her Bedlam. Okay. I'm just taking some neutral items for the moment. Penta-edged sword coming out. Oof. Very nice damage output item. What's he got on that courier? He's going for the Timeless Relic instead. Ah, Penta-edge, the damage going for Weaver. Interesting. He's got the Gleipnir as well. Finally finished up. Okay. That Midas has definitely paid for itself by now. One would hope. And more. The entirety of Parni is waiting and ready for when this Roshan spawn arrives. Meanwhile, Nemiga. I think they're expecting the smoke, pinning towards that Roshan as well, as it has indeed respawned. I'm not currently aware of this, I believe, as they're pushing towards mid instead. Trying to find where Parni has gone. They'll be able to spot out this Undying. We quickly Glimmer Capes. And the Spirit, he just rushes in there, no fear. He's definitely their target, but they are aware that he's got this Linkins to block any Flame Lasso attempt. Unless it is popped earlier. Yeah, they do realise there's Roche available. They're gonna opt to attempt it. Okay. Wow, this has already become a very long stream. An hour long, really. Primal Beast gets the Pulverize off onto this Timber Saw. However, the Glimmer Cape there to protect him for now. Ooh, Undying takes so much damage from this Timber. My god. The Silence coming out. He's going to yield that away from himself, purging the effects of. Weaver still attacking this Roshan. Batrider forcing him out with a little bit of Flame Break plus the sticky Napalm charges. As Nemiga taking their time, trying to bait out Parni as much as they can. Another pause coming out. Yes, Timber is... Oh, everybody is lagging, I guess. 400 ping. Oh, the Timber Sword disconnecting once again. 400 ping. That's a bit nuts. A little bit of struggles in this game with the server issues, as is wont for any online multiplayer game. Let's see there. Fair, good to go yet. Only a 1k net worth lead for Nemiga now. It's gone from like 5k all the way down to 1k. As Batrider gets rooted up once again from this Gleipnir. Still has that lifesteal inside him. She's going to jump out and start attacking that Roshan. Does get Searing Chains. Oh, the jump in from this Primal Beast, but he gets immediately stunned as the Radiant manages to steal the kill away. Plus the Aegis immediately being popped. Ember Spirit, he's popped his BKB, he's alive for the moment. As Undying, not so lucky, he falls in the back there. Batrider just barely hanging on to life as the Timber jumps in, no fear, takes down this Primal Beast. That's a double kill for him. It's Nemiga, they can use this to their advantage. There's still buyback available, however. So even if they do push in here, Nemiga will have to contend with the buybacks of the Primal Beast and Undying Tombstone. It's not quite up. It will be up when he respawns naturally though. Keeping that trusty shovel in his backpack there, nice. Okay. Going to attempt to push our bot tower, I believe. Or bot racks, I should say. There's no tower left there already.
Ладно, смотрим дальше.
Indeed. I don't know what that means, but I resonate. I vibe with it. Okay. Weaver with the Bloodthorn. Oh, they're going to have to purge that off. If they don't, they're going to be taking the crit damage. There's the... Oh, nice Stormcrafter baiting out that Bloodthorn into the yields to purge it off. Well played by the Timber there. And a lucky neutral item too. Okay. They did manage to take out that bot Rax. So Nemiga in the lead with the 5k net worth as well. Lifestealer still has that cheese. Did they get the shard as well? Don't think they did. I think the Ember or the Weaver got the shard. Dark Willow also got it too. Might have bought it naturally. As smoke coming out from both teams, Nemiga going to go back in towards the Radiant base. See if they can catch someone from behind. All they find is the Ender Spirit. They're not willing to lasso him because of this Lincolns. They do find the Primal Beast though, gonna lasso him instead. The Lifestealer jumping out to attack him. Immediately Undying falls once again. The Tombstone soon to follow. As Enchantress called out and destroyed there. And the Spirit's still alive, silenced, and F Spirit had to escape there. The buyback came out from Undying. He's back in the fight, but the Spirit, he's dead with no buyback. And 2 more to follow as Primal Beast falls finally after all of that. He's got buyback at least, but Undying, he does not. 3 dead on the side of Parni as Nemiga, I should say. Just going to push into this Radiant base. There's the buyback. It's going to be a 3-on-3 for the moment. Dark Willow doing her best. Cursed Crown plus the Bramble Maze. As 9 Pari jumps in, gets the Pulverize off. Will be enough if they finally take down this Lifestealer. It took so much to take him down, but they managed to in the end. However, it does cost them mid-racks and bot-racks as well. There's the Bloodthorn, there's the damage. Weaver finally ending that Timbersaw's godlike 10 times killing spree as well. Lots of money going this way. Wow. 12k gold plus 600 I think for each hero that was assisting. Damn. Need to go for that Aeon Disconnect next. Probably going to sell that Falcon Blade for that. Or the Midas. We'll have to see. As Parni, they're going to take this opportunity while the Lifestealer and the Timber are dead to push towards the Dire base. Doing the damage to that tower. It's not long for this world. Indeed, it does fall. They do have fortification available. Will they use it here? And Lone Weaver. Nice Lotus coming out. Mitigating the spells as much as they could. Weaver's just going to tank the tower. And he uses time lapse to keep himself healthy. Nicely played. Enchantress, he's only level 18. All he can do is silence, as it immediately gets purged off by this Lotus from the Dark Willow. Such a strong item being able to purge the ally that's being used on. This tower, clinging to life. I say that because it is a hand that can actually cling. Haha. Very funny. Meanwhile, still got cheese in his backpack. He wasn't quite able to swap it into his inventory the last fight there, and that did lead to him getting killed. So, see what he chooses to do with it this fight. Upcoming. As I do believe they're going to meet soon. Somewhere around this river. Because Nemiga, they're hanging around this dire creep wave. just on the opposite side there, Parni as well, they've gathered up. Okay, they do know that Marine is there, the Timbersaw. So, understandably, very worried, very scared. They're out of their base at the moment. So Nemiga, they just push inwards, they just steamroll towards there. Oh, never mind, the Infest game plan comes out. They get the immediate destruction onto this Undying. Wow, he just got dusted. Meanwhile, the Timbersaw got pulverized by this Primal Beast, however he just escapes from the fight immediately. Gleipnir holding the cause and place Lifestealer Bloodthorn, but nice Lotus there, purging it off. He's got that rage available after this pulverize, will use it. Swapping in that cheese as well, so he can keep himself alive, nice. Killing off the cause, who do buy back in the spirit, he's back in this fight, jumping to his remnant, however, there's not much he can do, the silence comes out, his team isn't there, he's just died back. Unfortunate for him, there's only Willow and Weaver, although they do manage to take down the two supports on the side of Nemiga. And this Batrider falls as well, however they all buy back and they're just rejoining the fight. Meanwhile, I do believe that's Primal Beast, so close to death, will not fall yet as Lifestealer, he jumped inside of his Timbersaw to heal up and will take down the Weaver plus the Undying once again. There's 3 dead with no buyback, GG coming out from Parni, and that is game. Well played from Nemiga, controlling that chaos there, and Lifestealer plus the, oh god, all of the predictions incorrect. Lifestealer and Timbersaw just absolute monsters, raid bosses for their team that Parni just could not deal with. Alright, that will be game 1 of Parni versus Nemiga in this Eastern European qualifiers. Both teams with a strong showing there. Parni, they looked like they were out of the game from very early on, however they clung on. The Weaver doing his best to keep his team in the game. Unfortunately, the Undying just did not see any strength to his character at all. Completely annihilated by that counter pick Timbersaw and Lifestealer. Rough game for him. Anyway, that will be all for today. Thank you for watching and checking the stream out. And I will